Imagine you and your friend make a simple deal. If I send you 5,000 naira, you send me the sneakers. Normally, you'd need to trust each other, or use a middleman, like a bank or an online marketplace, to hold the money and make sure nobody cheats. Now imagine instead of trusting a person, you trust code. That's what a smart contract is. A smart contract is just a small program that lives on the blockchain. It says, if this happens, then do that. No arguing, no delay. Once the agreed condition is met, it automatically carries out the action. Send the money, the sneakers get transferred, date reaches month end, payment is released. It runs exactly the way it was written. And here's the interesting part, anyone can create one. There's no gatekeeper saying, you're not allowed. If you can code it, you can deploy it. That's why smart contracts are a big deal in Web3. They remove the need to trust people and replace it with trust the system. History of smart contracts. Smart contracts didn't start with crypto hype. Back in the 1990s, a computer scientist named Szabo imagined a world where agreements could execute themselves automatically through code. At the time, the idea was powerful, but there was nowhere to run it. Fast forward to 2009, Bitcoin was launched. Bitcoin introduced something new, a decentralized ledger, a system where transactions could be recorded and verified without a central authority. But Bitcoin wasn't built to run complex programs. Then, in 2015, Ethereum arrived. Ethereum allowed developers to write real programmable contracts on the blockchain. That's when smart contracts truly became practical. Since then, they've powered things like DeFi, decentralized finance, NFTs, voting systems, supply chain tracking, and more. Today, smart contracts are one of the main engines behind Web3. How smart contracts work? Let's simplify it. A smart contract follows one basic logic. If something happens, then do something. For example, if payment is received, then release the product. If today is the 30th, then send salary. If you win the vote, then record the result. The contract sits on the blockchain. When the condition is met, it executes automatically. Sometimes it needs outside information, like the current date or price of an asset. That information is sent to it from a trusted data source, called an oracle, but you can just think of it as a messenger that feeds real-world info to the contract. Before being launched, the code is usually checked carefully to avoid mistakes. Once deployed, it cannot be secretly changed. It executes exactly as written. The network validates it to ensure everything is legit. On platforms like Avalanche, smart contracts can be deployed quickly using tools built specifically for developers. In short, you set the rules. The blockchain enforces them automatically. Programming languages and frameworks. Now let's talk about how these contracts are written. Smart contracts aren't written in normal everyday language. Developers use specific programming languages built for blockchain. Here are some popular ones. Solidity. Solidity is the most popular smart contract language. It's mainly used on Ethereum and similar networks. If you know JavaScript, Solidity feels familiar. That's one reason it became widely adopted. Most DeFi apps and NFTs today were built using Solidity. Rust focuses heavily on safety and performance. In blockchain, security is everything. One small mistake can lead to hacks. Rust helps developers catch errors early, making it a strong choice for secure applications. Clarity. Clarity is built with predictability in mind. It's designed so developers can clearly see and verify what a contract will do before it runs. That makes it especially useful for financial applications where mistakes are costly. HyperSDK. HyperSDK is not a language, but a framework. It helps developers build customized blockchain systems faster, especially on Avalanche. Instead of writing everything from scratch, developers use it as a toolkit. Think of smart contracts like vending machines. You insert money, you press a button, the machine releases the snack. No negotiation. That's the heart of smart contracts. They turn agreements into code, they remove middlemen, they automate trust. And that's why they matter in Web3. And that's the foundation of smart contracts. In the next video, we'll explore real-life examples, how they're used across Web3, and the advantages and limitations you should know. Subscribe so you don't miss part 2.